Welcome to the second half of match 7, Ireland versus England, the Moran English team. At this time we're going to be following PJ O'Brien and Siobhan Part, who will play for the Irish team, and they'll be playing against, or continue to play against, Neil and Anne Rosen. And if there's a boring board, I'll suggest you fast forward if you're watching on playback. In the other room, just checking who's in the other room at the moment. It's still Andrew McIntosh and Sarah Moran against Aoife McHale and Derek O'Gorman. Although it's for Richard Bankers members mainly, anyone is welcome to watch the YouTube, Irish and English spectators. Now, the Rosens are probably playing strong on 5, 2 over 1 star. BJ is certainly playing 2 over 1 star. But they obviously are playing something which I particularly dislike called Ante, where 2 hearts, I presume shows 4 hearts, and a 5-card minor. Might be another part to it as well. It's very popular in Ireland, is Ante. It's got a lot of downsides and some 1 or 2 plus sides, obviously. People wouldn't play it. So Tuna Trump would be inquiring what is your minor. And now you have to play in a 5-3 club fed, vulnerable. And it really played well. In here you're probably okay. You've got 5 clubs, you've got a diamond, you've got a heart, 7. They're quite likely to jack of hearts, which is good for you, gives you 2 heart tricks. And the diamond is right. So as long as you don't get forced and clubs break, as they do, then you might well make 5 clubs. You might have made 5 clubs, 2 hearts and 2 diamonds, but North is back in. I haven't played with Neil Rosen since the 1990s. We famously got to 6 clubs with 4 to the 10 opposite Queen X. That didn't make it. But a very, very good card player. Rosen is a regular member of the Lady Milne team, so it's a tough match for BJ and Sean. Normally watching the other room, but I flicked to watch BJ. It's always entertaining. So 3 spades, they bought it. Trump's break 4-1. And Rosen has to play it, and cards are breaking badly for her. Doesn't matter too much if 3 clubs is making. It's just like fear in the other room, the contract will be 1 no Trump, no south. Which is probably good for Ireland, because that could well make. It's likely to go off too. Likely to go off. Okay, so the heart switch is help declare a little bit, because you can use spade entry to take the heart finesse. But that's wrong. Okay. Could result in, well, the spade he probably would have picked up in any case. Okay, and the other room it was one, the trump doubled, and it went one off. So if this goes two off, it's a flat board. If it goes one off, it's a small game to the English team. And just to remind everyone, we are 25, 30 minutes behind the live match, which is fortunate for me because Aoife Michaela is playing in the other room. So I will know the results probably a bit before you. Because let's concentrate on the BJ. So to make two tricks, you can make a diamond trick as 3. Probably going to be able to rough. Well, can't we rough the club? Can't get to dummy. So there's 2 spades and a heart she's got, and a diamond, which is looking like it could well be 3 off. Depends if she can set up the long diamond, and probably can. The diamonds are breaking 3-3, which is good news. And East could come back at club. Okay, back the diamond. And the diamonds broke, and she's in again. Can't come back a heart, so has to play the ace of clubs. The jack, they're both equals. Rough small. And he'll be throwing his hard loser away on the diamond eventually, but this is going to go 2 off for a flat board. It's just going to silence for a little bit. Turn my mic off for we're back live. So at the moment it's 12:20 to the English team. And the last board was a flat board in a funny sort of way. So what, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 to play. Pretty low. So we're still following the BJ room. This time we normally watch the other room. So one no trump looks like that's strong. With this move towards playing the mini no trump these days, which has got pluses and minus points to it. Minus points is you need to learn 2 systems. You need to learn the strong and the mini no trump because you tend to play both. So we've seen this bid, which I hate, twice in one match. 2 hearts is what's called ante over in Ireland. And just, why would you want to get to a 5-2 diamond fit? So North has got nothing to say. East hates it because the best they can do is get to, her opinion is get to a 5-2 club fit, 6-2 club fit. But amazingly, West will bid 3 diamonds, which sort of helps, but does 5 diamonds not have play on his hand? Diamonds are 2-2, which is good news. You've got a heart loser, you might even lose that because it goes away in the clubs. So you might be able to make 7 diamond, well, 6 diamond tricks, isn't it? And 4 club tricks is 10, and a heart is 11. 6 diamond tricks is because you make 4 winners, depending ace and another, and you rough twice in dummy, so that's what gives you your 6 diamonds. 4 clubs is 10, and hearts 11. But it's a tough game to bid.
They doubled on a trump, which was penalty.
Yeah, did that twice.
Oh, wait, I think.
No, I recommend against stronger trump that you play a penalty double because they open on such a lot of 14 counts, and you just get it off enough times to have a penalty double. And that might have worked, but West agreed. Single to spade isn't ideal, but you do have a lead in the jack of diamonds. So doubling one the trump would have made it very difficult for North South. Could well be going off a few. So they're playing with 3 diamonds. This is nothing of interest in the play. It's going to make 11 or 12 tricks. Just flicking to see what happened in the other room on this one. In the other room, they did double the one that trump. North was able to remove, to show both majors, convention known as the Joe McHale in Ireland. Just go back to that board. And they escaped 2 spades, which got doubled, and it drifted 1 off. And in our room, they're playing in 3 diamonds, which is probably going to make 11 tricks. So it looks to me as if it's going to be a 2-imp swing to England. But it's not clear they would have been able to run to 2 spades in this room. A lot of people tend not to have escape methods when they play a stronger trump because they don't meet many penalty doubles. So it's clear North would have bid, even if they did have an escape mechanism. You might think that he'd got too many points in his short suit. So been a lot of bidding in this match that maybe shouldn't have been bid. So we're moving on to board 11, and there's 2 more imps coming. More than 2 then. Yes, 2 more imps have appeared for England. I don't particularly like the format of 7 board sets. I think it's a bit of nothing really. You should probably play straight 14 board sets, as they have just done in the Irish senior trials. Just by the time you start, it's time to stop. You don't get any momentum. 14 board sets are becoming popular on the 16, and I have a feeling it could be something to do with not wanting people to sit for more than 2 hours, which is a good idea. So on this hand, nothing that West can do. East will open the bidding a spade, pass. And West, this is when we've had this conversation a few times over the last few weeks. What you need to raise to 2 spades when you're playing 2 over 1, it should really be a constructive bid. And you should be willing to trump when you've got the 4 to 7 variety. Now this is difficult because he does have ace king to 5, so I don't mind 2 spades. But that's minimum for 2 spades. 5 card suited, 7 count. And 4 hearts, how should this play? Let's have a look. So club lead, it's a good lead. Look to have 2 diamonds and a heart loser, and you want to ref hearts. If the spades don't break, you might have to set up clubs, but you haven't got the entries to set up clubs. So on a little bit of analysis, it looks like you play a heart immediately, which is what she's doing. And should be a bit unlucky when the hearts, if the hearts are breaking badly, and North can overruff the 4th hearts, that's when it should go off. But as you can see, the hearts are breaking okay. Communication is going to be difficult because you can rough the 1 heart easily, then you've got to get back to your hand. And we don't know if the lead is from a doubleton or a 4 card suit or a 3 card suit, so clubs could be overruffed. So Julie made in the other room. I don't think this is trivial.
Spade.
So you don't know what this lead is from, and you're worried this club is going to be overruffed. But you could come back to hand with a spade. See, the players will also be trying to allow for the 1-4-1 spade break you can manage, and that's when someone has a singleton jack. I guess so. And I can visualize a potential trump promotion as 7 of spades if the club gets roughed with the jack of spades. You have to overruff with the queen. And I can think nothing can go wrong at this stage, but I have a feeling that there's this. Okay, and that was what you wanted to keep that spade as an entry to rough your 2nd heart. Now the problem you've got is when you play ace of hearts and rough a heart, you can't get back to your hand without setting up this trump promotion, which I mentioned some time ago, well, a minute ago. I think you might find this 7 of spades will grow up. Advantage of watching online here, I can see all 4 hands, but I'm just commenting on general principles that you could allow for. And she's now thinking, I wish I had that ace of spades still in my hand to get back to with. Like the trump promotion might always happen. You might not be able to avoid it, in fairness. But unfortunately, Rosen is going to know to hop up with that jack of spades. So, right. No choice, he had to play it. He would have played in any case, even if a small spade club was played, possibly. And now, as you can see, that 7 of spades has been promoted. It was a tough hand, and I have a feeling the promotion might always be there, even if she can cap that ace of spades. Again, this is a good hand to look at, because double you can definitely make it. And club lead did give a guess. But these boards are expensive. The vulnerable games are important to make. All games are important to make. It was a non-vulnerable game, so we need 10 imps. No, don't have the result in the other room yet. You will tell me what there was.
6 clubs.
Okay.
You must read the 2 clubs in the other one. That one, no trump.
Well, this is the other room. We're watching it. We're watching the region. So in the other room, they got to 3 no trump, I believe. Haven't seen it yet. So a club, a diamond, this is the transfers I mentioned earlier, which are very effective. North could not rebid win the trump because that shows 18 or 19 points. But could have been 1 heart, which shows 2 or 3 hearts, and 11 to 14 points. So didn't like rebidding 2 clubs, and most people wouldn't dream of it in ordinary methods. And they would rebid win the trump. So 2 clubs is possibly helped South, and it's goodish. 18 count, poorish hearted. She knows a palm is likely to have a singleton heart quite often. So poorish hearted is okay. And she needs to create a force. 3 clubs is non-forcing. 2 hearts here would be non-forcing. And she also knows a partner doesn't have 4 spades, or he would have introduced them. So she could fit 2 spades here to create the fours. Where else she can be? She could put 3 in a trump, but that's a bit strong for that. Could be 4 in a trumps if that's quantitative. But again, you've got a lot of clubs when you know you've got a 9 or 10 card club fit. So you have to do something more now on this auction. Okay, well, 4N I think is quantitative. 19 points. It could be blackwooding clubs, but a lot of people would play 4 clubs as blackwooding clubs then. A jump raised to a minor that is often key card. Direct raise is sometimes key card. It's used for bid to play key card in 4 clubs. Now, looking at the response that's been given, I think he's treated that as blackwood. And South End no choice but to bid 6 clubs. I have a feeling she meant 4N is quantitative. But they don't play a lot together, surprisingly. I think Rosen plays with or John Athy, and plays with mainly women in the League and Mill. So on the spade lead, is there any hope for the defence? It's just got a rougher spade really, and but he's got a rougher spade and a diamond, or he's got to set the hearts up. Or he's got enough tricks without doing all that, but that could out it. Okay. He's running 9 of clubs, which is good. And if that's lost and they come back a club, then he was hoping to set the hearts up, I would suspect. Okay, well, he cashed the club and he just had to rough a diamond, wasn't it now? So it was a close match. It's looking a bit unfortunate now that the English team are pulling away. So on board 13, I think they're still playing the other room. They're playing in 4 hearts in the other room. Oops. We've got a club pass. Okay, we've seen this transferred again. A diamond shows 4 hearts now. We also might have bid something else on the south hand that could potentially have 5 diamonds and 4 hearts. A lot of people would have showed the diamonds first, but she'd shown the hearts first. North bids 2 hearts, which is just 4 card heart support and 11 to 14. And south will probably just bid 4. There's not much slam potential here. So
In our room it went 1 club, 1 diamond actually, 1 heart, 4 hearts.
Yes, the other room they chose to bid diamonds first. Playing the transfer methods, you can bid. Some people bid 2 diamonds at the south hand, showing 5 diamonds in game forcing and some shape. Some people actually bid 2 clubs, show 5 diamonds. Anyone interested in these 2 of one with the transfers, don't have to play them. It's just worth knowing how they work. There was a link on the YouTube channel. So 2 spades is just forcing. Should be a 3 card suit. And 3 hearts, I suspect, is showing the minimum end. But it's not clear to me the difference between 2 no trump and 2 spades by the south hand was an inquiry. Okay, so if North had done more than bid 3 hearts, South could have been interested. So they're in 4 hearts at this point. Hearts are not that bad. So it looks to me as if it's fairly routine make and a hand fast forward to board 14 if you're watching on playback. Good to see the usual Irish crowd watching in this room. Hope you've enjoyed the entertainment, and most of it is just my personal views, not necessarily right or wrong. Obviously, it was a very, very interesting 4 hearts from about 2 boards ago. 4 spades from 2 boards ago, which was a hand that was about timing, but I have a feeling if you got the timing right, it was still going to be tough to make. Certainly worth reviewing that hand. It was board 11, so if you're watching on playback, have a look at board 11 this room and see if it would have made any difference if she'd kept the ace of spades so late.
Was the spade be very wrong then?
In the other room, then, board 11, there was a spade lead, and I'm not necessarily right or wrong to lead a spade, but the jack of spades position is known at an early stage. And the spade lead, well, I don't think that could go wrong, unfortunately. Okay, so the last board, when you're on the wrong side of a poor set, the main thing is just to see what you can learn for the next time from it, so that you play different. It looks to me as if a lot of it went wrong in the bidding in this set, and opportunities were missed, or the system gained. The system did gain a lot for some of the players here. So a club opener by East, which again could be short. That's by South. Okay, so a diamond by BJ, so he's introduced the transfers to Siobhan. I've forgotten that. And 5 count is fairly normal for the bid. It's really not too few. And East is a spade, which normally shows 5 clubs and 4 spades and 1 heart. Could be 4 clubs, 4 diamonds, 1 heart and 4 spades. And BJ's happy to go today. North has got nothing to say, and South is probably going to reopen with a double. Nope, called it a take 2.
Okay, in our room it went 1 club, pass, 1 heart. Double, North.
Okay.
1 spade. 2 clubs, South. 2 spades, pass, pass. 3 clubs, double. I thought the other 2 sets.
Just going to see what happened in the other room on this one. They opened a club, they opened a heart, doubled. Spade was bid. Two clubs was bid. Some of them didn't get to their diamond contract. So not much in the play in the 1 spade contract here. I think that's going to make. And well, maybe it isn't going to make so. Bad spade break. For the ace of hearts is right. Yeah, it just looks like a spade and a heart to lose. So 1 spade is going to make. In the other room, 3 clubs went 2 off, did it? Okay, 3 clubs went 3 off. So 150 as opposed to 18 is 2 M's more to England.
Double.
Oh, sorry, 3 clubs was doubled. Okay. Right, we look at the scores and the next match about 1 o'clock. I will put the link. It'll be in the Welsh room. The link will be going up on the Ethan McHale versus Tim Rees table or whoever's playing to the YouTube. Thanks for watching. How that affects the leaderboard, we've had to just quick look. So Nettle got quite a commanding lead now. Scott has slipped a bit. The team playing here have moved up to 4th place, and the Welsh team have moved ahead of the Irish team, and the Scottish Piper team has moved ahead. So the match Ireland-Wales is quite significant, and Ireland also have to play the Nettleton team in the last match. Should be some interesting boards. Okay, thanks all for watching, and we'll see some of you at about 1:05. Maybe a little break for lunch. Just check on the timing. Match 8 is supposed to start at 1 p.m, which means that our review starts at 1:30, so it'll be 1:30 when I'll be back online.